welcome back to the strawberryloli channel. I thought I would just do a regular good old-fashioned get ready with me today. I actually haven't put on makeup for the past 5 days. Yes, unfortunately, I have just been rotting away in my room. But today I decided that enough is enough. We have to get up and put one foot in front of the other, even if that means I might have to go through the motions like a zombie for a bit in the beginning. I gotta do it, okay? Until I catch my stride back again. What better way to get started than to put on some makeup? So today I'm just gonna do my regular brownish pink Douyin look that I have been defaulting to lately. So here are some of the main products that I'll be using. I'll list everything down in the description box as usual, but yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Now, if you're chronically online like me, you've probably also been consumed by this trophy wife story that has been going viral. I guess it is going viral, so it makes sense that I'm kind of obsessing over it, but I'm talking about like literally everywhere I turn. The algorithm is just sending me analysis video after analysis video about it. I don't know about you, but I need a mental break from all of the heaviness of that story because it truly is just such a cautionary tale. But yeah, if you need just a mental break from the whole thing like I do, come along with me and let's just do our makeup together. I'm gonna take my Fwee Cushion Egg Fit, I wish it was called Egg Tart, cover cushion foundation in 01 Fair. This foundation is a little bit on the heavier side as far as Korean cushions go. So if you're looking for like that porcelain or eggshell, as they say, textured skin with a little more coverage, I think this would be a good option. It's not my favorite foundation of all time. Like I don't feel it hides like every single imperfection. I don't know, I feel like the texture, they're not wrong about it looking like an eggshell, but something about it is like, I don't know, it doesn't look completely smooth to me. It doesn't look bad at all, but I guess that's just the nature of a higher coverage foundation. See, it's not like flawless or anything. You know what it is? I feel like it kind of sits on top of the skin rather than like melding into it. It doesn't slip or slide or anything, but I just feel like it never fully settles into the skin. But anyway, I do like the look from this distance, and let us move on to eyebrows. My eyebrow routine, you guys know, has not changed for the past 5 years at least, so we're just gonna go ahead with an angle brush. I do have to be a little more mindful of making my brows a little straighter. I feel like that gives me kind of like a softer look, because sometimes when I'm not paying attention I can make like the arch a little bit steeper than I prefer. I mean, it's very subtle, I'm sure no one else can really tell from day to day, but yeah, I like to make my brows a little straighter. The trick about my eyebrows that I need to remember is that in order for them to look straight when I'm looking head on at the camera, I almost need to angle the outer half down. I need to angle it down like slightly more than my instinct tells me to. Clean it up with a Q-tip if necessary. And there we go. I think that is kind of the perfect angle to give me the expression that I want. Because you know, eyebrows determine your resting face expression. Like you can cure RBF with the right eyebrow shape. I'm fully convinced. Sorry if you guys can hear the heater. I had to turn it on because it's getting so cold so fast. I cannot wait until my Dubai trip. I need to be somewhere tropical like now. Okay, concealer. This is my favorite Tier concealer. It's the only concealer I own actually. So since this foundation has like a shinier, glossier finish, I'm going to match that texture with a cream blush instead of a powder blush. And I've really been loving this one lately, Flower Nose Little Angels collection in 04 Rose Ashes. You can see the embossing is almost completely gone, but it's just a really nice, universal, neutral rose color. I tried using like a matte powder blush with this foundation once and it looked so off because the texture was just clashing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it really high up, right underneath my eye, and even grazing the outside of my lid. I find that that gives the best sort of lifted effect. Okay, now we can do eyeshadow. I'm gonna use my favorite palette at the moment, which is this adorable little paw pad palette by MilleFee. It's called the Meow Paws eyeshadow palette in 03 Tsundere, or bittersweet. But yeah, the best part about this palette is that I truly bought it off of the packaging alone. I was like, I don't even care if this isn't good. I just need it because it's so cute. It's in the shape of a literal cat paw pad, and the eyeshadow pans are like rounded to the actual powder, so I love the detail that went into the design for this product. But the best part about it is that it actually turns out that the formula is really great as well. Obviously it's not the most pigmented thing on earth, it's not supposed to be, but it applies super smoothly and evenly. It blends well, and I just love the tones in this palette. It's just this perfect like ashy pinkish brown mixture. I love this brown. It has this coppery sheen to it. I feel like it just plays off the muted rose color so well. And I'm just gonna use it to darken the outer V area. And I absolutely love this glitter shade in the palette as well. You can't even tell what it was originally supposed to look like because it's so smashed up, but it's just so like wet looking, but it applies very thin too, so it doesn't get chunky. There's no fallout. But watch, look at how blinding that is. It sticks in place effortlessly, like I don't have to worry about any fallout. Basically, I love every single shade in this palette except for the blush shade down here, ironically, because this is just too powdery and light for me. But maybe if I had a matte foundation, I could make it work. I don't know, it's still too light though. It's like a very baby pink. But yeah, the glitters in this glitter shade are very finely milled, which is really classy looking. I love that. But just for fun, I want to layer on some slightly chunkier glitters, which would be found in this palette, the Visee Killer Eye Trio in BR1. So I'm just gonna dip into the glitter shade. And this formula has great sticking power as well, which I am thankful for, because that can't be said for all Japanese drugstore eyeshadow brands. But yeah, Visee understood the assignment with this palette. And yeah, I love how when you look closely, it gives kind of like a confetti effect. There's a lot of different colored reflex. Okay, eyeliner, I'm just gonna take this. I've been using dark brown more often than black these days. It gives like ever so slightly a softer impression. But my mascara is still black though. I still prefer black mascara. I'm gonna put on some lashes off screen and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to speed things up a little bit, but now I'm gonna use my YSL lipstick that I'm almost done with. I'm so excited. But it's crazy because like when I got to the end of when I couldn't twist it out anymore, I thought that, oh, okay, after 2 or 3 more uses, once I scoop out the rest of the product in the disc, I thought that would take like 3 more uses tops, but it's been a week and you see there's still a good amount of product left in there. So This is a good reminder to me of just how long some makeup products last. So I have these little lipstick lip gloss applicators from Daiso, and I'm just gonna take one and scoop it out. And I do really like this formula. I like how it plumps up my lips just the right amount, but it can get a little bit gloopy if you like reapply it several times throughout the day. So the first application, I feel like it looks really good, but then I don't know, throughout the day as I would reapply this, it would start to clump together, and I don't know if this is the fault of the lipstick formula or not, but I found that my lips peel at a much faster rate when I use this lipstick. Again, I don't know if that's the fault of the formula, but yeah, if it wasn't for those tiny little gripes, I don't know, if they could just tweak the formula a tiny bit in the future, it would be perfect. This is the YSL Love Shine Candy Glaze, by the way, in number 2. It's just like a clear pink. But yeah, it's a shame because I really do love the way this applies initially. And yeah, normally this is what I do for my everyday fresh-faced Douyin style makeup. I sometimes, you know what, I'm just gonna add a few things for fun. Normally I'll stop right here if I'm actually gonna go out or something, but since I have so much makeup that I don't use often enough, we are gonna go in with this Kate Tokyo liquid contour. This is a really good contour for the nose because it's very subtle, the shade, but sometimes I have problems just controlling the amount because a little bit goes a long way. But then, I don't know, it's a little bit tricky to blend out. So they suggest to dot it out first and then blend. You have to really make sure that you don't lay down too much in the dots though, which can be kind of tricky. See, I already feel like, well, actually, I don't know. I feel like the right side is darker than the left side, but it's okay. I will just blend and eventually I get there to the desired result. And then I just put some like down here in a V shape. Even though this particular contour, like I said, it's very subtle, like it truly looks like a natural shadow on your face, but I'm still not really a fan of wearing contour out in real life because I feel like it's so heavily dependent on the lighting of whatever particular space that you're in at that moment. Like, I don't know, I'll be in my house doing my makeup just like this with my ring light and it looks flawless, but then I step outside and I look like a gremlin in the fluorescent department store lighting. I don't know, I feel like the fluorescent lighting in stores is just designed to sabotage us. Ooh, okay, one more thing just for fun. This Tom Ford highlighter that I picked up a whole year ago. Look, I literally used it maybe 3 times within the past year. Shameful. I don't know why I buy so many highlighters when I don't even use them on my cheeks. Like, highlighter has not been a part of my normal makeup routine since, I don't know, 2018. whenever that whole highlighter boom was happening. But this does have a really pretty subtle effect though. It's like a champagne pink. Like, I won't lie, I really do love this highlighter. It's the Soleil Neige Glow Highlighter in 01 Rose Irisé. Every time I put this on, like once every blue moon, I'm reminded of how pretty it actually is. However, you do not have to pay Tom Ford prices for this type of a product, okay? Let's be real. You can get something just as good that will give you the exact same effect from any budget brand out there. Elf, I don't know. I don't have access to Elf here in Japan, but literally any drugstore brand, like Cezanne, their classic Pearl Glow highlighter, you can just get the original champagne shade from the Pearl Glow highlighter series. Okay, so I think this looks perfect the way it is, but since we're just having fun today and kind of shopping my stash, I do want to just mention another product that I picked up last year around this time. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in hologram. So this was Fenty's limited edition gloss balm color from last holiday season. I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I first tried it out because I just felt like it was a little bit too heavy and gloopy for my taste, but it's really grown on me since then, And I figured out that if I just apply it in a super thin layer in a very targeted area, so not all over my lips, but just the areas that I want to add that extra shine, that typically is like the perfect amount for me. So even now, I feel like I have a little bit too much. So if I just take a little bit off, see, that's the perfect amount for me. I feel like this is the perfect application style to use with a gloss bomb. The holographic effect is really subtle and pretty as well. It kind of looks green from some angles in the tube, but on the lips it's just like a holographic rose pink. And the scent has grown on me as well. Like, I really love the gloss bomb scent now. So I am a total Fenty gloss bomb convert at this point, and I can't wait to get the new one for this holiday season in Dubai. Hopefully they'll have it by the time I get over there. But yeah, they have like a swirly one that looks like the Cheshire Cat's stripes. So you know I gotta have it because I'm obsessed with the Cheshire Cat after all. So yeah, I love the way my makeup turned out. I might go take this opportunity and film a bunch of other things now. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will link everything I used today in the description box, and these are affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of commission if you purchase through my links or using my code. I really appreciate that. It does help the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!